If you guys are annoyed by the slow growth of your gameplay, that means just making one of the mistakes that I'm gonna talk about in this video could be seriously holding you back. How do I know that? It's just because I made every single one of them. And when I stopped doing them, things changed a lot. I need to warn you, some of these things are not gonna be easy to hear. But they are the things that I wish someone has shook me and screamed in my face so that I will pay attention to them. Most free-to-play players keep doing them over and over. So I'm gonna hope my time watch takes you back to the first big mistake. And that was my first massive mistake. I was always complaining about why I always lost a fight, why others had well-developed heroes and not me, and why the gap between free-to-play players and pay-to-win players increasing day after day, month after month, year after year. Because the problem wasn't Hero Wars, it was me. Yes, Hero Wars is, and will remain a pay-to-win game. The most important thing is your behavior toward that, not blaming Hero Wars and fully accepting that. So then you can start thinking about how can you really improve. That's it. However, it is not the only mistake that affects your gameplay. When I started 4 years ago, I had no goal, no plan, no direction, and just wasted all game resources, leveling up all the heroes and titans I could summon, all the new characters Hero Wars released. That is why I had very weak teams although I was on a high level. This way of play is not a big deal if you have a lot of money to put into the game. But if you are a free-to-play player like me, you will never go far nor reach at least the average player on your server. With this attitude, learn to be focused. It will be a great help in your gameplay, and avoid you to make this next big mistake. Yes, this is an obvious one. In my first year of play, I played Hero Wars only 3 to 4 days out of 7 per week, then stopped. And after a few weeks, I returned back to the game. I repeated this so many times, and I have now many inactive accounts on different servers. What I recommend to you, is to have only 1 or 2 accounts that you'll focus on. Besides, if you want to stop the game, stop definitely. Please do not make failed comebacks, which will primarily destroy your account growth, and cause you more and more stress. It can be painful. Talking of pain, let's go to the moment that almost broke me. This is not the least, but the most important thing you need to deal with. That was the first time I was kicked from a guild without discussion. I was wondering what mistake I made. I always followed the rules and completed the activity and Titanite requirements. It took me many days to recover from it. Hero Wars game is supposed to be fun and not to give frustration. Don't let your emotions overtake you, and block you from analyzing the situation with a clear head. You will learn 10 times more from your failures than your wins. And actually, the thing that is the most common mistake we make. Doing the same thing over and over again, and expecting a different result. If you want to grow in the right you want, you have to change something, your strategy. Your way of thinking this awesome game. This is the main trigger for fixing every other big mistake. Otherwise, all things I say here and in my next videos won't help you, so it's better for you to stop, and summon a genius that will make you grow and deal with the consequences yourself. Okay. If you're still there, it means that you really want to improve your way of playing. Whether you're free to play or not. Before getting deeply involved in Hero Wars game, you must learn all the basics, then fully understand the mechanisms. Also, you must always follow the last updates, and pick the right tutorials according to your situation. Are you a free-to-play player, or an average player means you spend only when necessary? Are you a pay-to-win player? Your aim will be to make as fewer mistakes as possible with the right choice. As for me, my main goal is to help free-to-play players level up efficiently their account. Otherwise, I give game tips that may be useful to all. Okay, you have seen all mistakes that destroy your growth, and are ready to fix them. But how to make a successful run and become a winning free-to-play player? Go check out this video and learn step by step how you can blow up your results in this awesome game.